Hi, it's Joe, and today I'm going to be watching The Dragon Prince, Season 2, Episode 2, Half Moon Lies, which probably has something to do with the fact that Rayla has lied about the king, their father, Soren, and Claudia, that is the thing, right? I found them. It is very stressful right now. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show, and let's go. Is she just faking being unconscious?
Go on, do it. What are you waiting for?
I've just never attacked someone who's sleeping before. It doesn't seem...
I mean, I respect him for that.
On 3. 1,
Jesus Christ, these two.
2.
That was 1 second.
How did you resist the sleep spell? Hard to sleep with a thorn poking at you.
Good to know how to resist a sleep spell. Jesus Christ. They had a plan.
Mud count as a word.
What do you mean?
There is now hot mud in your face. That's what it means.
Stop!
Callum?
Good.
Don't fight each other. 2 of my oldest friends, and I am glad to see them.
One of them has been sent to kill you and is not that bothered by it.
Trying to murder my new
Even though your hair's a little messy.
The elf seemed terrified of the mirror, or of the idea of Veron having the mirror.
Today is the day you reveal your secrets to me.
Do you think you could just boss a mirror around?
Yeah, but how does my hair look?
Callum, she's a lot older than you.
To bring the princess home.
Right. Unless a terrible accident occurs. Accidentally.
What?
Nothing. My point is...
Is he seriously not bothered by this idea?
I'll understand in a second.
An angel. Is that not me? That is me every time I see him.
It's a baby dragon. He's so little. Well, get a good look, because we're headed back to Zadia.
Because the king, your dad, really misses you.
Oh. He is awful. Throw him off the mountain right now. He knows their dad is dead. He has to try and kill them, and he couldn't care less. He's not emotionally bothered by this.
Look, I tried it your way, using words.
You literally
It's
didn't.
time for my way.
I'm gonna rely on something that's even stronger than muscles.
Some kind of magic muscles?
Teenage boys puppy love.
Trust. We can't trust them.
Look, I get it.
She can't.
You don't like
If she
Claudia,
says right now,
she
your dad's
tried to
dead,
kill you multiple
she just, they wouldn't
times. But remember,
trust her
until
all over
today, She
again.
thought you were trying to hurt.
You can't hurt a kid, Soren. He's just
Okay.
a kid.
You finally starting to come around to this? You could kill Callum though without any problem. He's also a
There's
child.
an accident because he's doing something dangerous and stupid. Well, that's on him.
Jesus Christ. Throw this man off the mountain.
Main glow guy right here, Bait. What's happening, little toad man?
Yes, Bait. Bait knows what's
I
up.
have an
Listen to
idea for
Bait.
something super fun.
You
But
dying?
also
Throwing you off the
too
mountain?
dangerous, in which some potential...
I want to learn primal magic, but you have to be born with that magic inside you.
That's the great thing about dark magic. You just take creatures that are born with magic inside and squeeze it out of them.
Yes, no, that is not a good way to
You're
be.
doing it again, Prince Judgy Face. Still found a way to do amazing things. That's what dark magic is really all about.
But you're hurting others to get there. And it starts
sorry,
off with
it's
tiny
not for
creatures,
me.
but it'll turn into one to use the dragon.
Are you sure it's going to hold? Zim is nervous.
Please say he's gonna learn to fly if they fall. Bless Bait.
That was the best!
She doesn't get to take part. Oh. Bless this angel. They're both angels, really.
This time, you go first.
This wee monster.
There's not much.
If you close your eyes, you can imagine what it was like.
You can, and then you squeeze all the goodness out of it.
Then,
Wake up and break away from your father.
Yeah, beautiful.
Callum.
hey, your eyes aren't closed. It's a date.
Stop using this boy's puppy crush.
What you thinking about?
Nothing.
Thank you, Rayla.
What you thinking about? Double check this peg.
She can't tell them her greatest reason for not trusting them. Because that would admit she's been lying, and right now isn't necessarily the best time, but I think she has to tell them either way. It's too late now.
But it was a trap. He wanted there to be an accident.
Wait, how do you know that?
The peg was kind of loose.
Kind of?
It's hard because if they knew the truth of it, that their father was dead, they're the only heirs to the throne, you could think about why they might be wanted killed, but right now they're like, yeah, our dad sent these people, why would they want...
Definitely
Oh.
loose.
I've known Soren and Claudia for years.
Mhm.
You and I don't have that yet.
Oof. But it's kind of true, if they were to come and say Rayla's still trying to kill you, he wouldn't believe that either. Please listen and look with your eyes, my boy. Just because you think you're going on a date.
I've been keeping a secret from him. Hiding the truth.
Rayla,
Tell him
moon
before he hears
light
from
only
somebody
falls on
else.
half its face right now.
If I want him to trust me, don't I have to stop hiding
Because if
the
Soren and
truth?
Claudia tell him the truth
Real
first, it
trust
will
is
break the
about
trust more.
accepting
Lying and hiding the truth aren't that different. Strong relationships need honesty.
You know your own answer, don't you? Rather you than me. Did you have to do it to your own eyes? Both of them even? Please just be a mirror.
I thought you were going to be something special. Something
Yeah, talk to yourself.
important.
But you're not, are you? You're just a wee bit dramatic, you pathetic little man. Fuck. Why is it responding to him now? She's cruel leading him on.
You always make me laugh.
You make me laugh too. And you make me think.
But how old is
You
she
make
to
me
you?
See the world.
Because
in a
even
whole
small
different way.
age gaps are big when you're tiny. No. No!
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
Callum, I need to tell you something.
Okay, thank you. Oh god, she's gonna tell him about her his dad. Just when Rayla was going to. It's the rule of TV shows. If you're keeping a secret, someone else will beat you to it.
Callum?
Just.
Oh no.
She was just trying to protect you. How's he gonna take that? And then worst of all, how do we tell Ezran? Because Ezran is the tiniest. Okay, this was a really good episode. Seeing Soren and Claudia finally complete their mission and catch up to the boys. Soren being basically fine with committing double child murder. Great kid that. So yes, Soren is in my bad books. Claudia at least doesn't know about the murder part and ultimately couldn't string Callum along to the end of the earth and felt bad about lying about the dad, that was all Soren, and then told the truth. So Claudia has a couple more points, but both of them are still in the bad books right now. And the fact that she's just like, oh yeah, I do magic by taking it out of small creatures and crushing it from them. Claudia. I respect Callum for wanting to do proper magic, primal magic, and being heartbroken that he can't, although maybe the dragon can bestow it on him or something, I don't know. But being heartbroken that he doesn't have the ability to do it, but accepting that and not looking for the out that Claudia has done through her father. Rayla battling with what to do, because the minute the words came out of Soren's mouth that your dad misses you and he wants you home was the minute she knew that they were 100% not trustworthy. But she struggled. If she could have just said, look, Callum, I have to tell you something. I didn't know how to tell you, but I had 2 wristbands. One of them fell, your dad is gone. He would have been furious and angry, but that would have been the right thing to do. But of course, she was part of the team that went to assassinate him, and just because she didn't do it, there is no way of knowing how the tentative trust and alliance they have built will make it. You know, this is the huge testing point for them. How she responds now, how he responds now. Will he be like, you could have told us, you've been lying to us, can we even trust you? Or will he be like, heartbroken, but you didn't do it in the end, and how can I blame you? You know, it could, they're mature for years, but they're also still babies, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Best part of the episode was Zim loving life on a zipline. Soren for daring to even think of harming a hair on his and Ezran's head, needs to die. Bait was sus of him. Bait was like, there is something not right with this kid. So yeah, this episode definitely moved the plot along in a lot of ways, whether it's Veron finally getting an answer from the mirror, whether it's Claudia doing the right thing and finally someone telling these poor boys that their dad's gone, whether it's Soren, me having one doubt about killing children and then being like, I can do it. I am excited to see where it goes next. I'm hoping that it's going to help him not trust. It's hard because I feel like Claudia telling him will mean he trusts Claudia. But you can't trust Soren because Soren was like, oh, your dad wants you home, and then the dad's dead. So I have no idea what decision the boys are going to make next. I think they probably will choose to go on with the mission because it's of vital importance to the well-being of all humanity and all elves. But I also don't know because technically Ezran should be king, right? So, I mean, unless Callum, I think, because Callum was only the step prince, like, I don't think he would have put in the line of succession. So Ezra needs to get back ASAP to become a king, but he's also like 6. So I have no idea what they're going to do next. They're probably going to, I hope, decide that their mission, it would make more sense for the show if they decided their mission was the most important. So yes, this was a much needed episode with the Tweedledum and Tweedledee catching up to them, with Ezra and Zim being everything, with Callum finally finding out the truth, and of course in typical storytelling style, finding out from somebody else just before Rayla tells him. Literally, I need to make a promise that if I ever successfully write any of the book ideas I have in my head, that I never have the miscommunication trope where someone else tells them first, because I hate it so much. But hopefully we will see how it pans out. It hurt me to see Callum that upset, but he just found out his dad's dead, so of course he will be. Very good episode. Thank you so much for sponsoring, Albert, and thank you for watching.